A lot of people end up killing their very first garden because they buy a bunch of seeds, plant them in the dirt, and then absolutely nothing happens. Sometimes something actually grows, but the plants look weird or sad and definitely don't turn out how anyone expected. But here's the thing, it really doesn't have to be that way at all. I want to show you 5 specific seeds that are basically designed to survive if you neglect them. These are cheap, they actually work, and one of them grows so fast that you will see real results in under 2 weeks. Starting your own garden shouldn't require a college degree or a $500 investment in equipment. It should be simple, it should be affordable, and it needs to actually produce food. By the time we finish this video, you'll know exactly which seeds to buy and why they are the perfect choice for any beginner. Let's go ahead and start with radishes, because these are the true speed demons of the garden. They usually germinate in just 3 to 5 days, and you can often harvest the whole crop in about 25 days. That is your big confidence builder right there. When you're brand new to gardening, waiting months and months to see any results is just brutal. But radishes prove the process works almost immediately. They are cheap, they produce a ton of food, and honestly, they're nearly impossible to mess up, even if your soil isn't perfect. And let me tell you, whether or not you like radishes, when you grow them yourself, they taste better. You just direct sow them into any garden bed, thin out the seedlings so they have a little breathing room, and keep the water consistent. Now let's talk about cucumbers for a minute. Just one single plant can produce dozens of cucumbers all summer long, which gives you a high yield for very low effort. These plants grow aggressively and handle the summer heat well. Plus, homegrown cucumbers taste so much better than the rubbery ones you find at the grocery store. You want to plant these after your last frost date, which for most of us, at least around here, it's mid-April. And then just give them space to sprawl out or set up some cheap vertical support. The biggest mistake I see beginners make is planting these way too early in the year. You will definitely kill the seedlings if the soil isn't warm enough yet, so just wait until the danger of frost passes and you will be golden. So maybe even wait till May if you're worried that frost may still come. Cherry tomatoes are next on the list, and I consider these the most consistent winners you can grow. They're much sweeter than those giant full-size tomatoes, they're way less likely to fail on you, they produce fruit continuously from July straight through the first frost. Kids absolutely love picking these right off the vine. Varieties like the Chadwick cherry will give you way more fruit than you would ever expect from just one plant. You should start these indoors about 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost, which, by the way, you start feeling like a gardening pro if you actually successfully start something indoors. And then you transplant them outside once the weather stays warm. Make sure you stake them up for support, and here's the real payoff. These taste so much better than the store-bought tomatoes that you'll probably never want to buy from a regular grocery store shelf again. Basil is where you're going to get that immediate value in your kitchen. One plant gives you fresh leaves all season long, and while a seed packet only costs about $3, it easily saves you, $20 or more compared to buying those little plastic clamshells at the store. It grows very fast and actually responds to you pinching the tops off by getting even bushier and more productive. This herb absolutely thrives when the weather gets warm. You plant it after the frost is gone, pinch off any flower buds to keep the leaves coming, and then just use it constantly in your cooking. Whether you put fresh basil and tomatoes in your pasta or even in drinks, you get a real payoff the very same week you harvest it. Finally, we have sunflowers. I like to call these the morale boosters of the garden. They are tall, they look dramatic, and they are almost impossible to kill once you actually get them going. Plus, you can even eat the seeds if you grow the right types of variety. These range anywhere from 2 feet to 12 feet tall. I recommend the 12 feet ones because, they're fun. So you can find a spot to fit them just about anywhere in your yard. You just direct sow the seeds after the frost, thin the seedlings out, water them regularly, and then just watch them get taller every single week. There's something almost magical about watching a sunflower grow toward the sky, and it makes gardening feel less like a chore and more like that actual magic. Also, another big favorite among kids. Now, for a moment, I want to let you know that I'm also running my annual seed giveaway right now to say thanks to my subscribers and celebrate our 9th year as a YouTube channel. If you want to get in on that, just head over to the dedicated giveaway video. I've posted a link above, and it has all the details on how to enter. So here's the bottom line. These 5 seeds are all the proof you need that gardening doesn't have to be complicated. I want you to pick one of these varieties this week and commit to getting it in the ground before mid-April. Just imagine walking out and harvesting your very first radish in only 25 days, because that is exactly where your journey starts. Go ahead and leave a comment letting me know which seed you're going to try first. Then check out my soil prep video next, and good luck with your garden. I look forward to growing with you.